Good morning. It's 6:30. Well, not 6:30 anymore. My watch just died. It's like 6:45 in the morning, and I'm here to make sure that everything is as it should be for the concrete pour. And I've also realized that I'm gonna open that front door because I think pouring the concrete from over there is gonna be easier than doing it from the main door, because the main door is kind of behind a corner, and I'm assuming they're gonna put the concrete truck right next to the house. So putting the concrete cable through this door here, through the front, is probably gonna be easier. It's an easier access point to the entire layout of the floor. So I'm gonna open that one up, and then we're gonna wait for the concrete truck. I'm also extremely careful not to step on any of the cables, because if there's one thing that I don't want, it's for them to be snapped. Guess who just arrived? The concrete guys. I'll be back with the camera once I know if I can film them. Hello Ray. Hello. Jonas. Hi.
Hei.
Moi. Jonas, moikka.
Moi.
Mä puhuin myyjän kanssa. Mutta onko se ok teille, jos mä nauhoitan tän koko jutun, kun te teette tätä lattiaa?
Joo, on.
So, there are two different ways you can go in. I was thinking, I don't know what kind of hoses you have, but I was thinking this could be the way to like get the concrete in.
Okay, let's see. I'm a bit worried about this one.
This one?
Yeah, this pipe is a bit moving.
Oh, I see, okay.
At this stage, I didn't know that the method of pouring the concrete was different to what I was used to, which is why the guys asked if I could protect the door frame. I did the best I could with what I had lying around, but I thought to myself, these guys are overreacting. Surely the door frame can handle some running concrete. I didn't know that the hose was gonna react this way.
They also just straight up walked on the floor. Like, they didn't even care about the cables. So maybe I'm overreacting, I don't know. I'm assuming that thing there is some sort of a dispenser for the actual concrete. I don't know, I haven't seen anything like this before, so this is new to me.
While the worker is flattening out the living room floor, I thought I'd tell you that the reason the concrete hose is vibrating violently is because the concrete is mixed on site and pushed through the pipe with compressed air. The mixture can be a lot drier when it's done this way, which is why it looks like wet sand and piles up like small hills. This also allows the worker to make the necessary slope for the bathroom, which you'll see later. But just if you were wondering, this mixture looks dry and it's intentional. Now the worker smoothens out the living room and both bedrooms. He'll do the same later for the hallway and the bathroom. He's wearing some weird shoes that distributes the weight so he doesn't sink into the concrete. Sweet! I also learned that doing the floor this way with the drier concrete, it doesn't leave a cement surface that needs to be sanded down after it's hardened. This floor, once it's hardened, is completely done and ready for whatever surface I want to put on it. Which I still haven't decided. This is now the finishing touches, and after this place is patted down and flattened, the floor is finished. Well, it still needs to dry, but other than that, it's done.
And there it is. The floor's been put in. I'm extremely tired because I got up at like 4:20 in the morning. So this needs to dry now, but I'll be back tomorrow when it's dried out and I can actually walk on it. So see you then. Welcome to the finished floor. This is quite surreal to walk on an actual floor here. For the past month or so, I've just walked on rebar and like electricity cables and whatever, like in-floor heating. But now I'm actually able to walk around the whole place without stubbing my toe on rebar and stuff like that. So this feels unreal. Now, as you can see, I've already removed the plastic on it. I was here the day after they poured the concrete, just because the weather forecast was promised to be really warm, so I put some plastic on it to retain some of the moisture, and that way it will actually harden better and become like a more solid platform. So that's what I've done just now. I removed the plastic and here we are. The floor is essentially like done. The only thing that needs to be put down on this is either some tiling or some wood floor. I haven't decided which one I want to do yet. Either or is going to be perfectly fine, but it's still like a choice. So I can choose if I want to have like a tile floor or if I want it to be a more wooden-like floor. Listen, why don't you guys tell me in the comments what you would like to see in this space? Because so in the bathroom will be tiled floor, of course, but the rest of the place could be wooden floor. Apart from the hallway over there, I want that to be tile as well, because muddy shoes and whatever, it'll just go on the tile instead of some wood floor. I think that's better. But for the living room and the 2 bedrooms, wood or tile? Don't know. The guys did a really good job. I was skeptical in the beginning because what they actually poured in here was just essentially wet sand and then just flatten it out, but it's rock hard. But now instead of looking down, we need to look up. This here is the next project. It's really difficult to climb up and down this, especially when you're old and feeble like me.